Nearly 23 million Americans who had COVID now have long COVID. This means they have COVID-related symptoms more than 3 months after recovering from COVID-19.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? I'm Sign1News anchor Jaydeep Gore. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment about this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. According to top Pentagon officials, the Department of Defense is tracking more than 800 cases of unidentified aerial phenomenon, usually referred to as UFOs. Officials say the DoD gets roughly 50 to 100 new reports a month, but that only 2 to 5% of those reports are truly unidentified. NASA gathered a team of 16 experts to study what it calls unidentified anomalous phenomena, or UAP. That's basically anything that can't be identified as an aircraft or known natural occurrence. The team is expected to release a report this summer. Authorities in South Carolina have charged 58-year-old gas station owner Rick Chow with murder for allegedly chasing a 14-year-old boy and shooting him in the back after suspecting the boy of shoplifting. The boy, Cyrus Carmack Belton, had gone into the store around 8 p.m. Sunday. He was confronted by Chow, but authorities say there is no evidence Carmack Belton stole anything, and if he had, that's no reason to shoot him. Carmack Belton died of a single gunshot wound to the back. Chow was arrested and charged with murder. He's being held without bond until his first court appearance on June 23rd. We have an update to a story we told you about last week. Clifford Walters will have to pay a fine for helping a newborn bison calf cross a river at Yellowstone National Park. When Walters touched the animal, it caused it to be rejected by its mother and had to be euthanized because it became a danger to people. Walters pleaded guilty to intentionally disturbing wildlife at the park. He was ordered to pay over $1,000, $500 of which is a fine. Park regulations state that people need to stay at least 25 yards away from bison, elk, and most other wildlife because approaching wild animals can affect their well-being and their survival. The store Dollar General is the fastest growing retail store in America right now. But workers say the stores are not safe and are demanding stronger safety and health protections. They rallied outside headquarters in Goodlettsville, Tennessee, right before the company's annual shareholder meeting. The employees say Dollar General is failing to take precautions to prevent violence in its stores. According to the nonprofit Gun Violence Archive, 49 people have been killed at Dollar General stores since 2014. A CNN investigation found at least 6 store employees died during armed robberies from 2016 to 2020. Violence is not unique to Dollar General and its 19,000 stores, but workers say the company should be doing more to protect their safety. They are asking for additional staff, paid time off, and compensation for mental health resources after dangerous incidents. The economists who were predicting doom and gloom over the debt ceiling crisis can now exhale. On Wednesday night, the House of Representatives passed a bill that will prevent a potential default. The debt ceiling drama had been hovering over Washington, D.C. for months. A deal that suspends the nation's debt limit until New Year's Day 2025 passed in the House by a vote of 314 to 117. The bill also caps non-defense spending, cuts back on some COVID-19 relief funds, and expands work requirements for some food stamp recipients. President Joe Biden applauded the House vote and is encouraging the Senate to, quote, pass it quickly as possible so it can be signed into law. But some Republicans are not happy House Speaker Kevin McCarthy made a deal. Representative Ken Buck told CNN that conservatives will soon discuss possibly removing McCarthy from his leadership role. Today, Thursday, June 1st, marks the start of Pride Month. There will be parades, festivals, and concerts to celebrate the LGBTQ community all over the world. The New York Pride Parade is among the largest and well-known. About 2 million people attended in 2019. Pride Month started as a tribute to those who took part in the Stonewall riots in 1969. In 1969, police raided a gay club in New York City called the Stonewall Inn. It led patrons, staff, and neighborhood residents to riot outside. Protests and clashes continued over 6 days. Protesters demanded the creation of places where the LGBTQ community could be open about their sexual orientation without having to fear getting arrested. Pride Day itself is June 28th. Now let's take a look at some comments from Sign1News viewers. People continue to flock to a small town in Missouri to see the body of a nun who died 4 years ago at the age of 95. But when her body was dug up so it could be moved to a new resting place, officials were shocked to see that her body had not decayed at all. People are saying it is a miracle, a sign from God. Sign1News viewer at Cherokee Native 8352 agrees. She posted, "I believe that. It is a sign from God. Rest in peace, sister." Thank you for your comment. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone, and you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.